Unit 2, Day 3, is over solving multi-step equations. The steps to solving multi-step equations begin with this. If possible and or necessary, combine like terms on the same side of the equation first. Then we need to isolate the variable to solve the equation. So for example, on number 1, we have the equation 4x plus 14 plus 4x equals 38. We first need to combine like terms. So I noticed that 4x and plus 4x are like terms. So when I combine those, I have 8x, and then I still have the plus 14 equals 38. So now that I've combined those like terms, I've just created a two-step equation. So first I must cancel out the constant by subtracting 14 to both sides. I have 8x equals 24. I need to get x by itself, so I'm going to divide by 8 to cancel that out. And now I have x equals 3. An additional problem on number 2, I have negative 12 equals 10n minus 40n plus 3. I first need to combine like terms. I have 10n is a like term with negative 40n. So when I combine them, it gives me negative 30n. And then I put the remaining parts of my equation. So now I have a two-step equation. Negative 12 equals negative 30n plus 3. I need to cancel out my constant by subtracting 3 to both sides. I have negative 15 equals negative 30n. I want to get n by itself, so I'm going to divide by negative 30. Those cancel out. Negative 15 divided by negative 30 is positive 0.5, and that equals n. An additional problem would be number 5. The perimeter of the rectangle is 65 inches, and we need to figure out the value of x and the dimensions of the rectangle. So remember, perimeter is the distance around the whole rectangle. So I do not know the distance for these other two sides, or it's not given to me, but I know that with a rectangle, the opposite sides are equivalent to each other. So this side over here is 2x, and this side across from here is 3. Instead of 1/4, I'm going to convert it to a decimal, 3.25x plus 1. I'm going to rewrite this one as well. So now I just need to combine the like terms. So I'm going to have 2x plus 2x plus 3.25x plus 1 plus 3.25x plus 1. Those are all the sides added together, and it must equal the perimeter of 65. I'm going to combine my like terms. So I'm going to combine all of the terms that have an x. So I have 2x plus 2x plus 3.25x plus 3.25x. So I have 2, 4, 7.25, 10.50, and then I have the plus 1, plus 1. When you combine those, you get plus 2, and that equals 65. And now we just solve our two-step equation. I'm going to subtract 2 to cancel them out. I have 10.5x equals 63, and now I'm going to divide by 10 3.5. And x equals 6. So the value of x is 6. And now to give the dimensions of the rectangle, I'm going to plug 6 in for both of those values. So I'm going to have 3.25x plus 1, and then 2x. And now I'm going to plug in 6 for x. So I have 3 times 6 is 18, plus 6 times 25 is $1.50, so I have $19.50 plus 1, so $20.50 on that side, and then 2 times 6 is 12. So the dimensions of this rectangle are 250 inches by 12 inches. You will need to complete the remaining practice problems on the front and the back of this page.